Yeah.
Okay, so we just had a question about going downhill when you're trekking, and the boot rubbing, or your feet rubbing on the inside of the boot around where your toes are within the toe box. So that's not necessarily a case if you've got the wrong boot to fit your foot. It's probably a case of just retying the boot so that it's kind of snug towards the back of the heel. So what we're going to do is I'm going to demo on Pete here a little lace tying technique that you can use to lock your ankle back in to the back side of the boot, and it's called a surgeon's knot. So what we want to do is just get really snug. So I will just heel stomp like that, and then we start. If you want to just tighten those laces up just so it's comfortable for you. Obviously you don't want to be super tight because that's going to cut off the circulation. It wants to be snug but not.
Okay, it's probably pretty good there.
Okay, cool. So we're just going to do your normal overhand knot that you would regularly do, but then we just put one more in, one more loop. So, and then we cinch it up again. And then you can see that's basically locking. Cool. So then what we'll do is go through these loops. Now what you do from here on in is completely up to you, and it might be depending on whether you're going downhill or uphill, but let's say we want to lock that in even more. You can do another one. So 1, 2, that's surgeon's knot again. And we can either then cross over the top ankle loops, or what I like to do sometimes is a box, like a box tie off. And I'll tell you why in a second, but we'll just do another surgeon. And then we can finish it off just with your normal knot.
Oh, wow.
So what that does
Simple.
is, so we've got a good heel lock there, that's totally locked towards the back, which means the toe won't be moving, shuffling towards the end of the boot. And what I've done here, that box tie off enables flexion, foot flexion, so there's not so much lace in the way. And let's say if you're going uphill a lot and you're getting a lot of foot flexion on really steep ground, that's why I do that box tie off at the top. But you can also just do a normal crossover to finish off. There is literally, I don't know, 20 or 30 different ways to tie hiking boots. Jump online, there's more videos like this, and just figure out what works for you. But blisters usually comes down to your sock shoe combination, so have a think about that as well. I can chuck up another video online that'll explain how that works, but that is a surgeon's knot and a box tie off.
Cool.